Where did we leave off at last time? I don't remember exactly what we were doing yesterday when we were ended. Hey, nice, Jake. Hope you get it. What were we doing at the end of yesterday? It's just not. Yeah, Drew. I don't want to sit and bag on it, but it just wasn't. It just wasn't doing it for me. Were we going to the forest already at this point? I was just playing yesterday. I don't remember. I feel like maybe we were heading to the forest, but I also don't 100% remember. Ooh, that's a big one. Or I do have a red thing on my map. All right, hold on. We're collecting prizes, then we'll check out the map. Oh, we dodged the first time, but we got hit by the leg the second time through. It's the Iron Giant. Alright, well, this wasn't a complete waste. We collected some prizes. Do I watch anime? No, not really. I don't watch a ton of TV in my off time. Christy and I usually have a show that we're like watching together at any given point. But usually those are like bad dramas. We're currently watching through the Vampire Diaries universe. Yeah. Like on the original season 2.
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse.
Oh, we just had the cave-in, right?
Why is there such a huge cavern beneath the city?
This is what we're doing. We got ahead of
That's
ourselves.
a weird-looking enemy.
Oh, right. It just opened up and we got message from... They saw a message from the aliens that were down here, right? Can we toggle sub-only chat off, by the way, if that's still on? Thanks for that. Thanks for the follow, ZZK. Hey, Z-Man, thanks for the sub gifts. Oh, right. This is the what's it called fight. Where we fight Adam and Eve on the side scroller. Someone help Busy with that timeout they're asking for. What's going on, Storm Breath? I'm doing well.
Look at all these dead machines.
It's just 14 months
Seems
distortion.
Like they've been here for a long time.
Oh. I missed the prizes, chat.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
Feel free to err on the side of unbanning people, Kuntz, so long as they didn't say anything overtly bigoted.
Are they dead?
2B, look!
Destroyed alien motherships.
Welcome to the graveyard of our creators.
You can also just leave them. I go through the unban request on occasion, too.
You.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam. The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. By us. The machines.
Wiped out.
And who knows? Perhaps we'll wipe out the androids next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware. Eventually, the intelligence within our network began to surpass that of our creators. You'd probably be surprised at how quickly it happened.
You destroyed your own creators?
Oh, there's no need to fret about them. They were simple, infantile, almost like plants, I guess you'd say. They held no value to us. But the humans on the moon, now they are interesting.
Why that?
Because they are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind, and yet loved in equal measure. It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior?
These fights are a lot easier in this playthrough than they were in the first one.
Unraveling this riddle of humanity.
Which is pleasant, because it was unpleasantly difficult in the first playthrough.
You were made in their image, after all.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect and analyze them in order to drag their secrets forth into the light. Surely you see the attraction in this.
Are you insane? We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
Well, I suppose this concludes negotiations. The only remaining option is to destroy you. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens. Time grows short. This year,
You actually can't beat them in this fight.
fell our
You get them low enough and then they
As
nope
for your
out.
beloved humans, I guess we'll see, won't we?
They're gone.
Their abs are too
Aliens were
chiseled to
already
die.
Dead.
Yeah,
What's up, dude?
we better get back to the bunker.
What do you need, bud? Well, ask your mom to ring it for you, bud. Okay, I will ring your phone. Hold on 1 second, chap. Did you know if your devices are on a family link, you can make them ring? Play sound.
Back this way again? What a pain.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been playing a bunch, Army.
2B,
We're over
this is
10 hours
Operator
in.
60. We now have an operational transporter in the city ruins. We're attempting to deploy them at other points as well.
About time we had access to those.
Care to fill me in?
Transporters? They let you transfer your consciousness to a temporary body back in the bunker. I heard some tech guys talking about it a while ago, but I didn't know they'd finally got it working.
Hey, how's it hanging?
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so here you go. Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. She sure is good at pawning work off on people. Next time you see her, give her some lip for me, will ya?
So this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units when it comes to traveling between Earth and the
Kind of
bunker.
medium on the 9S playthrough. Replaying some parts is kind of awkward. I'm told it gets better. I also prefer 2B's combat style with the double
Flight units
weapons.
also leave us open to attack, and they're expensive to operate too.
Yeah, I'm not particularly good at the twin stick shooter part. It's like I definitely enjoy the combat with 2B. 2B does more. Are we going back to the resistance camp? Is that what we said? We're going back to the bunker now, right? Yeah.
I killed my father. I killed my mother. I killed my father. I killed my mother. And in his hand he coldly gripped both the joy of growing up and the agony of being alone.
That concludes our report on the events surrounding the alien wreckage. Then they were dead this whole time. The Council of Humanity needs time to formulate a plan. Until then, this information must be kept confidential. Speak of it to no one. Of course. Your next mission is to gather additional intel on the individual known as Pascal.
I don't play Souls like
machine
games,
we ran
Stormbreath
into?
Dragon.
This order comes directly from the Council.
So yeah,
Knowledge
it has.
of
We're
such
playing on
unique
normal, and there is an
is
easy
essential
mode
for the success
above
of
below
future
normal as
missions.
well. And I think there's
Understood.
two above normal if you want things to be more difficult. But yeah, I don't do games that classify as Souls like. Games that waste your time as a feature are not
Yeah,
something I'm into.
Commander sure is a slave driver, huh? And now we have to go back to the city ruins. Why don't we rest a little bit, 2B? It's been a while.
I'll rest if I feel like it.
Yeah, you could also grind levels too to make things easier and get your items better. Yeah, this is I would consider this like a narrative story driven game with combat sequences. You could delete that command as a tough. Yeah, we played Bloodborne for like 40 minutes one day. I'm really not a big fan of the kill you and make you repeat a bunch of what you already did to play through it. And this game doesn't make you do that nearly the same. So, different strokes for different folks. I know a lot of people really love that genre of game. But Bloodborne was definitely not my cup of tea. This game has a similar, when you die, you pick your body back up, but the fact that it has difficulty levels means you can avoid that and send it to a level that you're actually capable of playing at consistently. There's not a lot of run back. We've only died 2 or 3 times in this playthrough. Yeah, I also like play games for story more than anything, and Bloodborne's not really a story-driven game. I want my my non-card game video games, I want them to feel like interactive movies, basically.
Oh, it's 9S and 2B, yes? Those machines cost quite the ruckus, don't you think?
We need to talk.
Of course. I'll help however I can.
Alright, so we've gone through this dialogue before. So for people that haven't seen this game before, something it does in a unique way is you play through the game from different characters' perspectives. So we've played through this game as 2B, and now we're playing it as 9S, and you see some things from a different perspective. And there's some parts of the story where 9S is separate from 2B that we'll get to here shortly, where they're separated.
Where is
this?
It's a neat storytelling feature, although replaying certain parts is not necessarily stellar. All right, now we're going to the forest. Got it.
Stop right this instant. No! Get away from me, dummy!
Yeah, Breath of the Wild isn't really narrative focused, even though it's an RPG. And the fact that Breath of the Wild lacked full voice acting was something that made me bounce off it too.
What?
When do you think you'll be willing to call me Nines?
Yes, yeah, I'm told.
Well, yeah, but...
I'm told the third part is completely new after this too. So,
man, this job can be pretty rough sometimes, huh?
We don't get to choose our assignments, and you should work on keeping your opinions in check. Yorha aren't allowed to be emotional, remember?
I think some of us are better at that than others.
This is where we killed the guys for prizes earlier today. It is a good game, Shylaps.
This must be the commercial structure Pascal was talking about. The records say it was once a facility known as a shopping center.
No getting through here.
Maybe there's some kind of mechanism we could engage? If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
All hail the Forest King!
Who the heck is the Forest King?
You're getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant to be my forte. Check this guy. He's just running away.
going to explode! Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
This thing's weird, 2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No!
Good idea.
No!
Okay, what was that?
Do we learn about that thing at some point in one of these playthroughs? Because it was kind of a cliffhanger when we played as 2B.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
I did not play the original Nier. Is it a throwback to the prequel? The game before this one? That would make sense if it's a fan tribute. There's an elaborate grindy side quest you probably don't want to do that teaches you about it. I think it's also a throwback. Okay, that makes sense.
Aim for the enemy androids. Engage battle mode. Now fight for your king.
Here they come. Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight. You just be careful.
I will, 2B.
This forest we are stationed in. It is hot, humid, unhygienic, a punishing hell for machine life forms. None should have to live in such a place. I have decided. I shall make this our kingdom and declare our independence. What's a kingdom? Well, it's sort of like a large house. And inside this house, all our people live together as family. Family. I suppose a family might be good. Yeah, families are good.
These machines.
They were talking about a king, right? I saw what looked to be a castle further in. Maybe we should take a look.
We must fulfill our obligation to the king! But what is an obligation?
Looks like the freak show's in town.
We must protect our king and kingdom! We must show our foes what we royal knights are made of! We must show them! Fall back! Fight! You have lived your whole life for this singular moment! For the forest king!
What is with these guys?
Don't listen to what they're saying, 2B.
You know what else I was reminded we never wrapped up on from the first story? You fight that rogue android at the end of the forest castle in 2B's playthrough. Do we get back to her at some point? Don't tell me how or when. Don't spoil me. But do we eventually get back to her? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the twin stick shooter mechanic, so I've only really been hacking when required. How is Runeterra? Well, I'm playing Nier Automata now. I don't know. I've just bounced, like, I don't even know that it's Runeterra's fault. Just like, I don't know, what their game is now just isn't for me anymore. I feel bad because, like, I really liked it for a long time and I know I got a lot of people into it, but the way their gameplay has headed, I've bounced off it real hard. I don't even know that it's necessarily when magic's good. Like, Runeterra definitely changed. Magic also got better, which has made it a little bit hard, but Runeterra is definitely not the same as it was before as well. And we played 2 games against aggro decks and they ran us down, and I can write that off to, like, my deck just not being good, but, like, one of the decent games that we played ended in the Watcher getting copied twice and killing us, so, like, that wasn't a particularly pleasant experience. Oh, I found a price. A Dragonlance. Those are some of my favorite books growing up as a child, chat. That's a thick one, huh? Dragoon. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? Yeah, if I was min-maxing harder, we'd have the scanner up, but the small amount of extra stuff we're gonna get from it in proportion to the annoyance and switching things around sounds not great. You are correct that if I was min-maxing slightly harder, we'd be doing that. Am I supposed to head down over this way where those idiots were at? Okay, so we're basically back around towards where we started now. Where we came into this area at. We jumped down on these dorks here. Do we have to go through this way? Yeah, I also, like, I think you're right that endless search for loot makes for slower content, but even from a non-content perspective, that's just, like, not usually how I play games. Like, when Christy and I played Diablo 3 together when that came out back during undergrad, and, like, she'd always want to clear every map that we walked through, and I'd always just beeline straight through it. Different play patterns for different people. In a pre-pandemic world, Krista used to play D&D, yeah. Remember pre-pandemic worlds, chat? I almost don't. What is that like? Oh yeah, this is the right way to walk through. This reminds me of the first playthrough. There's another group of idiots down here. Yeah, I think we went through.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruder get in. We must protect intruder detected. Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of the forest. For the king of the forest.
I have moments where I'm watching a TV show and think that Christy hates me for it, but believe it or not, whenever we're watching some kind of fantasy TV show now, I'm always make a comment like, man, this show is so unrealistic. Look at all these people getting close to each other out in public.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
But we're learning more about the development.
His Majesty, he's dead. The king who gave all for us. So benevolent and kind, and now he's dead. This sure is sad. His Majesty's memory, his final memento, into this tiny child. And now we must raise this child so he might one day be our new king. He deserves a royal upbringing. He deserves protection.
That was 128 years ago, chat. Why didn't they just build him a body?
I'll never let you pass. Die, androids!
It just like fired a laser at us? Ow! Last time, in the last playthrough, this thing stepped on us.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
What are you doing, Jacob? You may take some of my water and you need to go. This is not a kid game.
Don't let them go any further! Stand strong!
They're guarding a chest up there, chat. Come back for their prizes, for Ken.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9...
Huh? Wait, what did you just say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s. Or at least something close to.
Cut the chatter and engage the enemy.
Ah.
Analysis. This part belongs to a machine life form.
Doesn't look like I'll need this.
The zoomed out perspective in these, letting you see how big the castle is in relation to actual people. The actual people is neat. We picked up a bunch of decent chips and stuff. Should probably go through those next time we get back to town. Yeah, I saw max HP +2. You should also probably want to compare. Oh, I need to go down the door back there, Durf. Also probably want to compare how many slots the different things take that I have in addition to +2s and +3s that we've collected for things. We're gonna ignore the spinny worm because they're real annoying. Did that say 4 hours ago?
Hasn't grown at all. No, not in the slightest. How can we make him bigger? I don't know. We're too dumb to figure that out. Sure is a cutie, though. Yeah, so tiny and cute. We better keep him safe. Right. Can't let anyone into the Forest Kingdom.
So,
Danger! Danger! Everyone, get out now! Intruders in the kingdom! Don't let them in here.
yeah, I'm playing on the PS5, but there's not like a PS5 remaster or anything like that. This is just the PS4 version running on the PS5. What was I gonna say? The robots that we're fighting technically aren't the same beings that invaded and drove the humans off the Earth. They're like the technology that's surviving afterwards. And they very obviously, the robots have very obviously learned from the humans that they had previously driven out. Yeah, they're supposedly the tools of destruction that the aliens used. Allegedly. Beast curse. Yeah, I should probably make it post a short video. I think I'm gonna be off Runeterra. That's just not. That's kind of sick. Let's try that one. It's probably a little bit too slow for. Yeah, that's real slow. My contract. Yes, you will. No, they only get better from vendors upgrading them. Yeah, sure. You also get better, like, my weapon's better than it was the first playthrough, but mechanically I'm also marginally better at combat. I also have better items too, like one of our android chips, like, increases the dodge window you get by 40%, which is pretty huge. So, like, I'm dodging more often in this playthrough only because I'm slightly better at it, but also because my character has an upgrade that makes it easier now. Anti-chain damage +3. All right, let's take a look at our chips here real quick and see what we've got. We might want to push some of these around. That's like a decent +3. 6-point auto heal. Oh, these are ones we've equipped already. %20 for every enemy defeated. Oh, I should look at my deadly heal that I have. I think it's a deadly heal 2 already, but that's a deadly heal 2 at 6, which is nice. Drop rate 2. Hey, Rad, thanks for 35 months. Welcome back. What was the one I just saw? we dropped that I said I wanted to look at? Oh, anti-chain damage 3. It's a 9 point for 2 seconds. Yes, merging good chips always makes a good chip, correct. The chip that you get out when you merge is based on the ones that you put into it. Yeah, we'll wait to futz with this until we can get back and fuse some chips and sell some of the bad ones. That's probably what I want to do. Current kit's pretty reasonable. Yeah, probably Moonlight. This one's been pretty good. If it stays good and we play this all the way through, we'll probably do that one when it remasters.
Is this their king?
Not alive anymore, Chit.
That's an android. A Yorha-type android.
Alert. This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
2B?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuit androids. Now kill her before she kills you.
That's the best answer to how did Runeterra go is, well, we're playing Nier automated now.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Let's go after her, 2B. Damn! She got away. Operator, this is 9S. Patch me through to the commander.
Roger that, 9S.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced. You should probably keep your distance in the future.
Commander, why did A2 desert the Force?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Oh?
Yeah, I bet.
Huh. 2B?
Yeah?
Let's go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Whether in wind or rain, thunder or snow, or even even amidst the rising flames of war. They were always together. They never understood why. And yet they spent their lives nestled together. Forever. Forever and ever.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh, you survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually, it needs to be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
What's in the arcade? I think it's like the you could practice the hacking minigame in there. If you were inclined to get better at the twin stick mechanic as opposed to just ignoring it like me. After the end game, you could replay missions too. Okay, that makes sense. Damn it. I was trying to go fast and we went slow, chat.
I'm surprised you wish to speak with me personally. Whatever is the matter?
It'll be faster if you just take a look at this recording.
I see. Information about this A2 android is indeed contained within our archives. We all understand her to be rather dangerous. However, she's never visited our village in person. My apologies. That's all the information I have.
I see. All right, thanks.
Let's stay sharp and head back to the resistance camp. We should run a check on our consciousness data and resupply.
Alright, we can fuse some chips, sell some bad ones, and move some stuff around here at the resistance camp. We have machine cores to sell, so we should have plenty of dollar reduced to do stuff. Yeah, like the flip up at the top of the ladder and stuff like that. It's just like peak anime vibes. Just unnecessary flair in the most delightful way.
9S, why did you ask Pascal about A2?
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Though I suppose such intense curiosity can be admirable, in its own way.
Thanks, 2B.
Still, machines are the enemy. Don't forget it.
Chop. Oh yeah, I already have a ton of money. Okay, so like if I fuse these two together. Well, I have a 4 already. Well, that's the 4 we just made. Got it. So I have an anti-chain 2 equipped. And I have 2 3s. I mean, we can make a decent offensive heal. Doesn't look like it. 5% is a pretty big upgrade. That's probably good. I probably want to put together a separate boss fight kit at this point. We probably have enough decent chips at this point, even with our max, that we can do that as a deadly heal 7 for mobs as well. It's a shame we don't quite have more auto clock chips. I'm a sucker for menus as crafting. Yeah, it's good. The character building mechanics are reasonable. We can highlight some of that here in a second to show how we go through some of that. And you can't buy chips, right? You can only buy storage. Is the only way you get chips by being out in the world and finding them, grinding them off of characters, or can you buy them? Yes, the only one is out in the world. Okay. Oh, it unequipped a bunch of things because I upgraded them. That makes sense. It's like, why are there big gaps in here? Optimize. Stack them up. So I've got 88 out of 128 used. What do I have in here so far? So we've got melee defense up. Probably don't need melee defense 2. I like my auto heals. Overclocks are great. Let's optimize this again. That's a 6 point for 8%, it's not bad. My Shockwave 4. I definitely want my Shockwave 4. I have an anti-chain damage 4. What else did we get? Deadly heal 3. So I got a bunch of slots that I haven't used. I got a max HP up to 15% increase. It's not bad. I did not have enough chips to get anti-chain 5, no. I can drop a small melee defense in here. I've got 22 points to disperse. I can drop a weapon attack in here. 15% for 12 points isn't bad. So I've got 10 points left. Did I put a deadly heal in? I did a deadly heal. Okay, we got offensive heal. Oh, I've got an offensive heal. Is that equipped? No, these are not equipped yet, right? Not. Okay, good. So then I have 4 points left, 5 points left. Melee defense +1? Sure. Perfect. Nail it. Ship it. I guess we don't really need a boss fight. We have offensive heal. The only one that's not really good in a boss fight is deadly heal. I just bounced off a Runeterra Ghost. I don't think I'm gonna be doing Runeterra content anymore. At least not in the short term.
Oh, 2B. Your timing is impeccable. Our android forces currently have a carrier deployed in the Pacific Ocean. It should be back here to resupply before too long. The resistance is
you can remove UI stuff to get more space for other mechanics things.
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the shoreline that needs to be loaded on the carrier. And with all the machine activity lately, we need to stick. Of course. If you're all anyway.
Okay, and this is about the end of the first part, right? Where the 2B and 9S will be splitting up here shortly after this next fight, right? We start to their paths start to diverge a little bit. If I recall correctly. So for people that haven't watched this playthrough from the start, you haven't seen this game before, we already played through the events that we're seeing as the female android there, 2B, and now we're playing them as 9S. And then their paths split up a bit here shortly. So we're kind of doing some redundant parts here, which it's been all right. It's definitely quicker the second time through because I know the game mechanics and our character's a bit stronger. As someone who often doesn't replay games, it's been reasonable. I am looking forward to getting some more parts that I haven't seen or played before, though. Yeah, I feel like I usually not someone who replay games. Like, I think Witcher 3 would probably be one of the first games I'll probably replay at some point just because there's so many different permutations that game can play out in. That's a little aggressive, isn't it? Maybe make a comment about Runeterra as opposed to that. In general, the community here is pretty good about not needling me about playing something else. The questions about Runeterra are pretty fair because I said I was going to play it today. And I have a schedule. Maybe make a command that says Jeff just isn't feeling Runeterra lately. He's not planning to poke back at it more anytime soon. Maybe at some point in the future. It's about where I'm at with that. Perfect.
Why must we read all these books, brother?
Knowledge expands horizons and enriches existence.
But can't we just transfer all this data over instantly?
Into your head, perhaps, but not to your heart.
I guess.
These damn Zoomers want to cheat and get all the info uploaded directly to their head, shit.
Eve? This book says it's a woman's name. Shouldn't we be called Cain and Abel or something instead?
Humans wouldn't change names so easily. Besides, you should be proud of the name Eve.
Huh. Well, if that's what you think, then I'm fine with it.
Glad to hear it. Is there something else?
After we're done reading, can we go out and play? I'm sure it'll be tons of fun.
All right, but only after we're finished.
You mean it? Then I'm gonna try extra hard to finish this. Extra hard!
You do that.
I have to eat your green beans too. Oh, that's a little awkward on the camera placement. Sorry. I've got chat covering part of my OBS preview. Usually the important game objects aren't in the middle. All right, spoil me. Why should I fish here? Why is it worth doing? Sell me on it.
The bedrock here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
Is there anything more anime, chat, than your sword sending shockwaves through the air? It's just like peak animated sword fighter experience. Look, it's raining praises. The 1,000-year-old dragon that looks like a 12-year-old girl. All right, fair. Ow. Ow.
Target missile sighted.
Is that what we need to protect?
If you were screaming while shooting out shockwaves with your sword, that would be peak anime. Alright, I need to scream more, got it.
Let's take him out already so I can be home in time for dinner and a bath.
Androids don't need to bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
9S confirmed just doing things because they feel good, shit.
I think that's the last of the machines.
2B, 9S, come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was set to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well. I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
You see? Total slave driver.
That's interesting, isn't
If
it,
she
Tom?
didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
I forgot the screaming, I apologize. We'll try and be better in the future. These air combat scenarios are much easier with the various things that heal you.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
Hey Cody, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate the support. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon wherever you're at in the world. Rawr, get him. I definitely prefer the sword to the bullets. It's just pretty free to hold the bullets down. Might as well get some free shots in.
Picking up a large-scale enemy inbound. Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Cody. Yeah, Nier's been good. I think this is gonna be our afternoon game. We'll probably finish this one pretty quick at this point, doing a couple hours every day. I don't appear to have my missiles that we had for a little bit. It's fine. Our tiny little bullets are getting them pretty good. No, we definitely had missiles on 9S at one point. That's fine. Why it's going down.
Aerial unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Oh, I forgot it ate the boat. I forgot this scene started with the boat being eaten.
Well, that's new.
It's a good one, Black.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge. Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
Operator 210 to 9S. Command has decided to stage a direct satellite laser strike on the hostile. We need you to destroy the enemy EMP generator so we can lock onto the target.
EMP generator?
Sending the coordinates to your map now.
EMP generator target confirmed. Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly. Obtained from command.
Go ahead.
The only known record of this machine lifeform is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Affirmative.
Yep, you done dead.
Confirmed elimination of electromagnetic interference. Stand by for incoming satellite laser strike.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Having trouble over there?
Are you Yorha?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up at the spot I just marked.
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
I'll help aim.
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Are you still fighting the same oil rig? No, this was a giant whale thing with an electrostatic shield. Sorry, it's like a creature. It does stand up. It looked like a whale on top, but it's got like humanoid underneath.
We gotta bail, 2B.
It's robot kaiju. Yeah, basically.
Are you alright, 2B?
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. They eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back.
Hey, 2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work. I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
Now we're at a part where, like, we know what's happening, but we haven't seen our 9S's portion of it before. Nines uses tail whip, it's super effective.
Activate missile controls. Prepare to launch.
Missile controls engaged. Launch ability confirmed.
Fire!
I didn't think this would be so hard to control.
Alert. Obstacle ahead. A collision at this speed is not recommended.
Well aware, thank you.
Signal lost.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
To be 9S. Don't die on me.
Don't die on me, chat. Don't do it.
The child held sway over enormous strength. But sadly, he was also a little bit broken. He spent his long days hurting those around him. He tried his best to be good and kind. But despite his efforts, things never seemed to turn out. They told him he was unwanted. They abandoned him in the deep, dark ocean. And from the cold at the bottom of the sea, he cried out, "Mother, Mother, Mother, Mother." But his voice never reached his mother.
It's so sad, chat. It was buried, abandoned in the bottom of the ocean. It was just looking for its robot mommy, chat.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042, assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153, assigned to 9S.
We pods often participate in the same battles. Exchanging our situational data would theoretically allow us to plan combat strategies in a more efficient manner. Proposal: data should be transferred regularly between Pod 042 and Pod 153.
Analysis. This idea is sound. Proposal accepted. Records will be organized in time for the next situational exchange.
Why and how would a robot have feelings? It's the natural evolution of an AI, right? Find myself in a bizarre memory storage area stretching as far as I can see. It's a maze, a labyrinth, a massive interconnected network. I've never seen anything like it. Thanks, Cody. It must have been created by the machines. So then, what am I doing here? I am 9S. That is all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. What if I forget everything? My memories? Myself? Okay, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. The recovery program begins to fill in blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters filling out a word. The bunker, 2B's plan, a colossal machine lifeform, a last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. It halted most of the safeties the network had in place. Teacher and parent make me good at reading aloud. Yeah. Wait, it must have been an EMP blast. Hooked me up to the machine network. It took a while, but the recovery program managed to restore most of my memory functions. However, I still can't establish a link to my body. Well, I guess there's nothing to do but examine the surrounding memory space. It looks like the machines gathered and stored a lot of info in here. It all seems pretty random at first, but on closer inspection, I learned how it's all connected. There are a variety of entries, such as data on human history and philosophy, but what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of machines' own governmental endeavors. They tried all sorts of things: absolute monarchies, republic, democracies. And that wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying every possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if... Would they do that? It's nice that you can't fall off the edge at least. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. That's why they're so awful, chat. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. That's very human, failing the same way twice. Or if they plant crops and they just die, it tries the same thing again and again, again, and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost like the objective is failure itself. Well, that differs from humans. I think most humans are, like, actually trying. I don't think humans go into most things with failure being the objective. I sense a change in the data, some kind of movement. I hone my perception and hold my breath. I hear something, a distant voice. I announce all androids. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. What the heck was that? Yeah, big mood. Are they talking? I announce to all androids, the words shimmer into focus, the voice grows clear in my mind. It is Adam, a machine made in the image of a man. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus we gained a new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new life form of existence has been born. We did watch Adam come out of a birthing pod. Lies! Nothing but lies from mere machines. Adam laughs, and yet you androids claim to be alive? How very odd. You are puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me as though they are poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? Listen, boy. We're... Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, the true meaning of life is hatred. That's pretty human. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong. The more you try and hide it, the more that darkness grows. Wrong. We're very, very convincing. Adam's confirmed a blue-white control player. Damn it. We're not the same as you machines. Aren't we? Aren't we the same as the machines though, chat? Or the machines are the same as us? All who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what give our lives meaning. Some seek beauties, others serenity. For me, hatred is... I'm not like that, asserts 9S. Ha 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 ha! Oh, but you are, chuckles Adam. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about... Oh... Adam gets it. Reality stained by lies. They're talking to chat. Stop it! Stop it! I'm a good boy. I would never think about that. Hatred is pouring into you. You're wrong. Overflowing desire. I'm not like you. Your true self. We're not the same. Stop it, stop it, stop it. It's not my fault, okay? Damn it. Stop it. Help. Help me. Do we wake up back in the bunker now?
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty. But one more machine treasured something unique above all else. Hate.
Well, that's definitely imagery of hate. Oh, right, we wake up here because she saves us.
Is this death? So dark, so cold.
And so if you didn't watch the entirety of this playthrough before, or played this game, you kill him with 2B during her playthrough before this. And then she finds the damaged version of 9S and sends him back up to the bunker for repairs.
2B.
Come on. Let's go home.
Minecraft server collapsed? Yeah, basically. It's a Sandman, let it go to crap. Yeah, you go through the game from both characters' perspectives. So you do a full playthrough on 2B. Self-hack triangle.
Proposal. Engage memory core diagnostics.
Yeah.
A single reply is sufficient for acknowledgement.
Fine.
Yeah, you play from 2B and then 9S, so like the first half of 9S's playthrough is repeating stuff that you already did with 2B for the most part, but playing it from the other character, and now their paths kind of diverge here.
Complete. No issues detected.
Good.
Proposal. Engage visual sensor diagnostics.
You got it.
Hey, IGs, thanks for the
Visual
follow.
sensor diagnostics complete. No issues detected. All checks complete.
Took long enough. Don't you think it's overkill to perform a full data overhaul?
Unit 9S was seized by the enemy and placed in a non-controlled state for an extended period of time. There is a high probability of corruption by an enemy logic virus.
All right. Cram it. Anyway, I just gotta sync up with the bunker server and then I'm out of here, right?
Ram it, chat.
Huh? What was that?
Unknown.
Halt the data sync.
Alert. Data synchronization is mandatory for all Yorha units.
Yeah, I know that, but we just got some kind of weird noise. Halt the data sync for 2B as well.
Affirmative.
Let's figure out where that noise came from. Just to be sure, you know? Open a port to the server.
I didn't, good old. Maybe we'll pull that up on stream and take a look at it after I'm done with this. We're probably gonna do this segment and then be done for the afternoon. We'll be back tomorrow with more.
No time to examine everything. Better stick to the main data nodes.
Thanks for the link.
Yorha unit storage records.
What's the point of all this heavy security? All the black box data has been deleted, but it looks like everything else is here.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers. That's weird. Why would they do that? Huh? A new port just opened.
The notes are important. Is that you're supposed to be like reading? I thought I looked at everything.
Detected. Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
Chad, I twin-sticked! Look at that, we didn't fail.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified as S-level confidential and are not to be disclosed to any person affiliated with Yorha aside from the commander. Boomer can shoot sometimes, Chad. Yorha forces. Permission is to be received from the designated parties responsible for each entry prior to viewing. I'm not missing anything here, right? I just hit close.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards?
After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be.
What was that? Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Ah, 9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine life forms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
All right, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
All right, and this feels like a good break port for the afternoon. Thanks everybody for hanging out. If anybody new that dropped in, thanks for checking out my playthrough of Nier this afternoon. It's my first time playing through the game in its entirety. We're about halfway through the 9S playthrough, and I'm planning to do the game all together. My playthrough in its entirety is in a playlist up on my YouTube channel. That's 2 hours from today. We'll be getting uploaded there momentarily. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more Nier. We're starting with Nier about 11:30, 12 o'clock Cornfield time. It's currently about 3 o'clock Cornfield time where I live. And I'll be back live with some more Magic tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. before that. So thanks everybody for hanging out. Hopefully I'll see some of you around again tomorrow. Peace, folks.